This went from tasting not sweet at all to tasting deliciously sweet.
Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel Skylife. The topic of this video is something I completely stumbled upon. I said I have to make a video about this is life-changing. Here's the story. I was at Sundance Film Festival, I was at this wellness lounge and they were doing samples of kombucha and raw chocolate, and they had this sample out of this little berry and I was very confused by it at first, and I approached the booth and I talked to the guy running the booth and I'm like, all right, sample me up, I'm here for the free food. First what he did was he told me to taste the lemon, and I tasted it, it tasted sour, and then he said, all right, now chew these little berries, and I tasted the lemon again. I kid you not, the lemon went from super sour to incredibly sweet and delicious. This is so weird. I couldn't believe what was happening to my taste buds. I'd never experienced a flavor trip like that before.
Oh my God, it worked, it is sweet.
Oh my gosh. Y'all gotta experience this shit.
I started doing some research on this berry and I discovered that this berry is native to West Africa, Ghana specifically. It's called the Ladivi berry and its species name is Syncephalum dulcificum. I feel like it's a Harry Potter spell. Syncephalum dulcificum. I change your taste buds to be sweet. Wait, I need a wand. The reason why it makes your taste buds change is because there is a glycoprotein in the berry called miraculin. Now this berry is also referred to as the miracle fruit. So I talked to this guy Giuliano, who turns out to be the founder of this company called Nature's Wild Berry. I said to him, wow, this is really cool, like I've got to make a video about this, and he's super down. I went to go see him to learn more about the miracle fruit.
The glycoprotein inside of it starts attaching to your taste buds. It actually increases your sweet receptors, so much so that your sour receptors start shrinking. The food that you have afterwards, your brain interprets through your sweet receptors as opposed to your sour. Really what that does is gives you a totally different experience when it comes to food.
Why did you start this company?
So I had a really good friend. He was struggling with weight and he just had a family member who passed away, so he was doing something what he was calling emotional eating. And he just didn't have a control over what he just put into his body. And he came to me and he goes, listen, I need help because I have a problem. I'm eating food that I know I shouldn't be eating. I tried a ton of different things, nothing worked. Then I realized maybe I can use this berry. Maybe this berry can help me out. So I made a smoothie for him, and it was the healthiest smoothie I could, come up with. It was dandelions, spirulina, kale, aloe vera, just everything you can think of. I took a sip, and being in the health food world, I was like, this is disgusting. There's no way he's gonna like this. This guy eats, Twinkies. There's no way he's gonna like this thing. So he took the berry, and afterwards he took a sip of the smoothie, and he goes, this is like candy. I love it. So we worked together, and after about 6 months to a year of just consistently using this berry, he lost a ton of weight and he just changed himself completely. And he came to me and he goes, thank you so much for helping me introducing this into my life. And he's like, listen, I want to make a business out of this. Will you partner with me and help me bring this to the world? Because I want to help people the way that this berry helped me. And I want to show people that this is an option.
We are drawn to crave sweet things, right?
Yeah.
And that's how we evolved. And so now we know sugar has a lot of negative effects, so I try so desperately to reduce my sugar intake. I don't eat a lot of sugar, but it definitely is there. Like, it's always a thing where I want the sugar.
A good way we like to kind of put it is, it's like you're cheating being healthy.
Gummy candy is my favorite candy ever. Gummy bears, gummy worms, sour gummies. I freaking love all of that stuff. So I thought it would be really interesting to go completely no sugar for a week. I'm curious to see if these berries can actually help me overcome sugar cravings psychologically, or if I'm still gonna want the real sugar regardless.
Sunday night, and I'm getting to Whole Foods just in the nick of time to get all of my groceries for the week. One of the coolest parts about this berry is that it makes fruit taste amazing. So rather than cut out all fruit entirely for this week, because all fruit contains some sugar, I'm going to use only low glycemic fruit. So fruits that have very low sugar content. So these are my groceries for the week. It's a lot of greens, and we have a little bit of fruit to test with the berries, some unsweetened flax milk, and unsweetened yogurt. So this morning I'm going to make a big green smoothie, and I'm going to make it as grassy and greeny as I possibly can. Lemon and lime, cucumber, ginger, celery, collard greens, and kale. I'm gonna try it first without the berries to see how grassy this tastes. That is tart. We said to chew them at the front of the mouth. Okay. Oh my God! What the fuck? It tastes so good. This went from tasting not sweet at all, tasting super grassy and tart, to tasting deliciously sweet. Usually around this time is when I would be really wanting something sweet, and I can honestly say I don't have a sugar craving, which is weird because I've had no sugar today, but it feels like I have. It's so weird. So far, my favorite thing to eat with the berries are strawberries. Oh my God, it makes strawberries taste like a strawberry dipped in sugar. It's also incredible with blackberries.
I started making all of my friends try the Ladivi berry because I needed other people to experience what I was experiencing, and I just wanted to see their reactions.
It tastes like candy. I don't know why I moved. What? Oh my gosh, this is a sweet lemon. It's no longer sour. What the fuck?
That's crazy.
So good.
What?
It tastes like sugar.
Ladivi bär. Där. Ja, där har vi en bra kombination. How long does it how
1 to 2 hours.
Wow.
Really?
I feel like these hijacked my taste buds, and now they like replace them with foreign ones. It's almost like I was just speaking English with my taste buds, but now they're speaking French fluently.
I wanted to know what else these berries could do. So it turns out that cancer patients are actually using this berry while they're going through chemotherapy. When a cancer patient is going through chemotherapy, oftentimes it can have a side effect of having this metallic-y taste in the mouth that makes it really hard to taste and for food to taste pleasant. So what this berry is doing for some cancer patients is it's helping them restore their taste buds so that they can enjoy food and get the nutrients they need to stay healthy and strong during chemo. So this farm in Florida where Giuliano says he originally found the berry, they actually donate the Ladivi berry to cancer patients in cancer centers. They give it away completely freely to any cancer patient who needs it. So they're really trying to share this with those in need, and it's really cool that they do that. This is sitting out at work. Just because I have the berries doesn't mean I'm not tempted by this. This is definitely still tempting.
Usually when I'm lacking protein is when I get sugar cravings, and I definitely don't think I've gotten enough protein today. And I went to boxing this morning and went really hard. Luckily, I have a leftover green smoothie. Hopefully that will help fill me up and the sugar cravings will subside a bit. Today I did notice I had a couple sugar cravings throughout the day, and I resisted them. I was at the mall running errands for a shoot, and there were free gummy bears being handed out.
I'm so tempted. No, it's so sad.
And I couldn't have any, and gummy bears are my favorite candy of all time, and they were like the good kind of gummy bears, like the gourmet style gummy bears, and it was so difficult not to just grab a handful. There is a comfort in having the berries because you know that you'll be able to taste something sweet.
Oh, you're gonna see if it changes wine.
Giuliano says that it's really fucking good with red wine, so
Yes,
this is the first drink I've had in a long time, so. It's too much. It's
Oh no!
wine. Oh no! I see what you mean.
Another thing that I found that's really cool is that diabetics are using this to help with their insulin resistance.
You've had experience with helping diabetics.
Yes.
Can you talk a little about that?
So I'm not gonna say, this is a great replacement for any diabetic medication that you're taking, but we have worked very closely with diabetics and even diabetic centers. They hear that this can make sour things taste sweet, they make healthy food taste sweet, and they think, if I could reduce my sugar content with this berry, maybe it could help me. And what we found is, yes, it does.
I also came across this research article that was published in the Journal of Chemistry in 2017, and the researchers of this study concluded that the miracle fruit showed notable inhibition of glucosidase, which was much better than that of the anti-diabetes drug carbose. It suggested that miracle fruit can be explored as a novel anti-diabetes additive with both antioxidant and hypoglycemic bioactivities. So it seems like this little berry has a lot of potential to help people not only eat healthy and make healthy food taste good, but also for cancer patients and diabetics to help them deal with some of the issues that they're facing.
So it's the end of my no sugar week, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm actually kind of sad for it to end because I have felt so amazing all week. My focus has been incredible. My productivity has been off the charts. I've noticed that my skin has been really clear. I actually looked forward to my green smoothies in the morning because the berries made it taste so damn good. And I am really surprised by that, actually. I kind of want to continue. So comment if you want to see me do a whole month of no sugar. I'm thinking that I might continue and go for a full month and see if I can do it. So if you liked this video, then please give it a thumbs up, comment that you liked it, and share it out so we can spread this miracle berry that hopefully can help a lot more people. Remember, you have the power to thrive, you have the power to live your best life ever, and thanks so much for watching. I will see you next week. Bye.